is the man who was inspired by that vision. A man who braved the battles when his country was invaded. Tae-Joon melted down the country's 1,000-year-old poverty into the blast furnace by building a steelworks on a sandy land when his country was threatened by hunger and poverty. When its goal was economic development to stay alive. POSCO is the beginning of POSTECH's legend. A movement toward the grand future began on a piece of sandy soil in the wilderness. No skeptics or pessimists could stop this movement, nor would they be intimidated by insurmountable difficulties, for they knew no fear. The heavy sweat of their labor seeped into Yongbyo Bay to set sail for the construction of an iron and steel company that was to become the world's best and second largest steel works, POSCO. POSCO rewrote the history of the Korean economy. POSCO's success was a combined result of Tae-Joon Park's outstanding leadership and the difficult and arduous work of POSCO men and women. Although POSCO was thus growing rapidly on a solid foundation, to Tae-Joon Park, there was another serious problem that had yet to be solved. It was the lack of a pool of outstanding scientific brains. Tae-Joon Park urgently felt the need for competent young scientists and engineers who could carry the future of POSCO on their shoulders. You can import coal and machines, but you cannot import talent. Tae-Joon Park began pondering on establishing a world-class science and technology university. The second chapter of the POSCO legend was thus opening slowly but surely. Then at last, the university was founded, constructed, and opened in a very short period of time without a hitch. In June 1985, at POSCO's University Founding Committee meeting, where Dr. Ho-Gil Kim was invited for an interview, Tae-Joon Park appointed Dr. Ho-Gil Kim to be president for the university that was being built. Dr. Kim became the first president of POSTECH. Tae-Joon Park's incessant effort to recruit outstanding faculty members finally succeeded in moving the minds of scientists and engineers who were playing important roles abroad. They gladly accepted his invitation to join the POSTECH faculty and participate in creating the POSTECH legend. Several overseas companies that had been supplying POSCO's facilities donated lab equipment and facilities to encourage the historic beginning of POSTECH. There was nothing surprising about this special attention POSTECH was getting from the four corners of the world, because from the beginning, POSTECH was to be in a class by itself that differed from other universities in its goals. December 3rd, 1986, POSTECH, the Pohang University of Science and Technology, was finally opened. The beginning is always for those who look ahead with awareness to make something. After benchmarking Caltech and MIT as ideal models before founding POSTECH, Tae-Joon Park decided that POSTECH would be a research-oriented university or graduate program-based university. By establishing an industry-university research cooperative triad, he wanted to maximize the synergy effects of research in 3 different institutions. Preparation was complete, and the only thing they needed was the young people's will to lead the future of POSTECH.
첫 번 신입생을 맞이하는 이 뜻깊은 직전에서
24 hours a day was not enough. 365 days a year was too short. POSTECH seemed to leap ahead of time with its fast growth, and behind every effort of the staff, faculty, and students was the all-out support from the university's founding father, Tae-Joon Park.
한국의 앞날을 밝히고 모교의 내년을 조업하는 자랑스러운 포항 공대인이 되어주기를 바랍니다.
April 1st, 1991, POSTECH made another giant leap in its history when the Pohang Accelerator Laboratory, or PAL, started. PAL is a light-making factory using electrons and magnetic fields to emit very bright light. More than $130 million was invested in its construction, and it is a major cutting-edge laboratory that costs nearly $18 million a year to operate and maintain. The establishment of the Pohang Accelerator Laboratory was a historical event in the field of science and technology that surprised the world.
내 평생의 직함 중에서 가장 명예롭고 또 가장 다정스럽고 또 자랑스럽고 내 현 심정을 여러분께 전달하기 어려웁니다.
It did not take much time for POSTECH to make its name known in the world. As Postechians dashed ahead to the forefront of science and technology, people's interest changed to admiration. The quality of publications and research results has reached not only Korea's top level, but the world's as well. Having made formal agreements with more than 50 prestigious universities around the world, POSTECH is actively exchanging academic information with scientists and engineers all over the world. In 1998, Asia Week magazine ranked POSTECH as the best science and technology university in Asia. Others in mass media at home and abroad are reporting on the revolution in Korean science that is taking place inside POSTECH. POSCO and POSTECH. Their legend is still in the making. No one at POSTECH talks about looking back, for they only know of looking forward into the future. They consider themselves fortunate to have many challenging tasks left for them. Our long-cherished dream for a bright future may come true sooner than expected because of POSTECH people.